This Friday on Uplug.
What men want.
He's gonna speak for all of you.
Why must I be the one that prays for a man if we can both kneel down and pray?
What happened to his knees?
We figured that no, that's not what we want.
That's the expectations of someone who avoids conflict.
Mosadi tshwara thipa bohaleng ya bekezelwe emshadweni.
Yeah, sure.
And
when you are paying your dues to the world, you must pay your dues here at home.
I'm so scared because I'm not his peace. I'm not. That means now.
Even with Christ, sometimes we feel like there's no peace.
Exactly. To an extent where we also want to go find comfort
Yeah,
somewhere.
sure. I'm already independent. I'm already self-sufficient. I just need a small.
That's why I went out to go drink.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
That's why I went out to go cheat, to go find. We're also human.
Sure.
You know, we also get tired. We. Nazi sifuna ukuthandwa.
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
Men are not the only ones fighting the world.
Yes,
Even
sure.
women are
Even
fighting
women.
the world even
Oh,
more.
harder.
What Men Want with Mac, Zinhle, and Opes.
Hi friends and family, welcome to Uplug. Welcome to the plug that keeps you plugged in. Thank you for joining us today. We are happy to have you, and we hope that you are with your bae, wherever you
Yes,
are, having
that's
a cup of
important.
coffee, having some juice, listening to beautiful music in the background, and tuning into Uplug.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's going to get so interesting today. We have our guest, but before that, I am Mac. Now, I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the child of the Most High God. I'm blessed and highly favored, a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a nation belonging to God, to declare the praises of Him who has called me out of darkness into His wonderful light. Go, rata o performa re bona batho.
Yes.
And obviously, I am not alone.
Nagi opa wagara malekana. Gimnar nom subido kata fas. Wa shadro kata gas. Ging den kamazul kamul la tutursa. Gi goblo beru tawatur. Maru mutul ko marisona. Buda komu. Utara mutu. Welcome to Uplug. Welcome to the plug that keeps you plugged in.
Yes.
Thank you for choosing Uplug
yeah.
as the channel of your choice. Thank you for engaging our content. Thank you for sharing, for liking, and for doing all of those things. And if you are new on the space, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that when we upload new content, you will be notified. Beke libeke. Yes, and I mean, it's we have a friend of ours here. Z is not new to the channel. We introduced her officially when we did our
Our first birthday.
oh
yeah.
yes, our first birthday, and you will see her now and then. When we want to hear a female perspective,
Yeah.
it helps us to.
She's gonna speak for all of you.
I am.
Yes, please say hi to you pluggers.
You guys need to ululate. It is ululate.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Because I did it too, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, lo aphambi kwenu Zinhle Ngubane usomahashe umbovu. I was thrown off. So, yeah, it's Zinhle here,
Just say you
Ngubane.
forgot.
It's that too. Yes, but yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you so much, and thank you for setting your time aside, and thank you pluggers for setting your time aside. Today it's not Meg, it's me. I'm having my shades because the future looks brighter every day,
Yes.
and it's hot out here.
Yeah.
We have made special requests to make. Together with other fellow pluggers to get to plug us with plug vests.
Oh, okay.
And he's still dragging
No.
his feet.
No,
so
I'm on it. I'm on it.
please,
Yeah.
Mike, please, it's hot now, and,
Yeah.
and some crop tops.
Yeah.
And
Please.
stuff like that. Yes. As I believe. So guys, we are here. We are in the space, and we want to talk. We actually are here because we want to make follow up on last week's conversation. One of you guys said, have a lady. We want to hear a female perspective. You know us. We respond to this kind of things. And we made sure that a lady is here.
Yeah.
And we will be engaging. I mean, this is not a question answer session. We are going to have a conversation, but
Yeah.
obviously she will be having her own perspective.
Yeah. And I feel I should emphasize on that. Please don't come after Z when she puts out her perspective.
Yes, it's
She's not
personal.
speaking for everyone.
Right. Yes,
You know.
yes.
So we just, if you would also like to come here and make known your perspective that
Yeah, sure.
counters. What she's saying, you are welcome to do that. Even guys, if you want to,
We can invite you to sit with her and have
Yeah.
that conversation.
Yes, that's more like it.
But we want to expand on what we talked about last week.
Yes.
Because we as men could have our own biased views. So
Yeah, sure.
we believe that let's bring someone here on board and just continue the conversation.
Yeah, sure.
As we seek to have perspectives that will enhance our relationships, that
sure.
will keep them healthy and keep them going, so that we are realistic about what we expect and what we put out there.
I like that. I like that, Meg. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Hey, you guys make me sound so smart.
Hello.
Now and then you sound very smart.
Now and then.
I'm just kidding.
All the time, don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, guys, we are here. I mean, we've already expressed our opinions. Meg shared his views. I shared my views about how I feel regarding that video. I mean, I forgot what is that lady's name. I mean, that video. Maybe Meg, you will put it on just to refresh the memories, so that we'll know what we are speaking about.
And then, I mean, even if you haven't, please do check out last week's video,
Yeah,
so
sure.
that you get also context.
Context,
to what
yes,
we're
yeah, sure.
talking about.
Yeah, and I've said that she has a lot of good videos. Lot of good content on her space. Some I do agree with, but this specific one, we thought it was important to bring it here because we've been speaking about things like this. We've been speaking about expectations, and now we're discussing what men want when they entered. What is it that they want?
And we figured that no, that's not what we want.
Don't agree.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, that's true. Z, what's your take?
Ooh, okay, like disclaimer, I am not speaking on behalf of everyone,
Oh, yeah,
but
sure.
this is my personal opinion, right? And I'm hoping some ladies will agree to what I have to say.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So she raises important points.
Yes.
Right? Important points within the relationship, right? But the focus should not be on what you as the woman need to bring for a man.
Okay.
You know?
I like that.
If she had said in a relationship, you guys need to bring peace to each other. You need to carry each other. You need to pray for each other. That's a whole different view.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
sure.
I would agree with her. But now she's saying you as the woman are tasked with bringing those things into the relationship.
Okay.
Where's the fairness in that?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So the past weekend I was speaking at a friend's wedding, right? And
Oh,
bless
Oh, you're a
you.
big shot, Miss. You must come and speak at my wedding too.
Well, hello, I'm available. And I was saying there, Yoguti, let's get rid of this norm, Yoguti. Musadi tshwara thipa bohaleng, kuyabekezelwa emshadweni.
Yeah, sure.
And that's usually something that's told to the woman, right? And I think it corresponds with what this girl's saying, that you need to be the one that sees to it that this man is satisfied, this man is happy. Why can't you guys both, you know, be patient with one another? Why can't you both tshwara thipa eo bohaleng lili too? Why is it that the gent needs to behave badly,
Yeah.
or I snacks and then I must bekezela?
Yeah, sure.
You know, so I feel like she's saying the same thing. Why must I be the one that prays for a man if we can both kneel down and
Why
pray?
is it not, what happened to his niece?
Exactly. You know, what happens if today I am weak? Because we are emotional beings.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What happens when I'm not strong enough to kneel down and pray? Does
Yeah,
that
sure.
mean the relationship is going to fall into shambles because you know?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So it's she raises important points.
Uh-huh.
We all want peace and in a relationship, but it's not just the woman that's responsible for bringing that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no,
That's my 2 cents.
I like that, and I think for me, if I'm to add on what I've already said, and alongside what you are, what you are saying, it's I feel like if really man wants all of those things, I feel like that's the expectations of someone who avoids conflict in relationship.
Absolutely.
An assumption that these things, because conflict grows relationship. Conflict is necessary for a relationship. It's a matter of how you deal with it. But if you already put these things of, if the world is fighting, I don't want to be fighting with you when you come back home, while I'm busy fighting with the thing is, when you are paying your dues to the world, you must pay your dues here at home.
Sure.
You can't, if you don't, the world will fight with you and I will fight with you here.
Sure.
Because you need to be, so you can't put
You
that.
sound like me, man.
I sound smart. I think if I'm to add on last week, it's exactly that. Conflict is inevitable.
Sure.
You will, and I want to reiterate the point that I've said last week. All of those things, this love, respect, praying for one another, those things are cultivated within the relationship. They don't come ready-made. Relationships don't come ready-made. You have to work and cultivate all of those things. Every one of us needs to pull our weight
And see what works for you guys.
Yeah,
as
no,
a couple.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, for a healthy relationship, that it should be teamwork. It should be both of us putting in our effort, because the reality is that men are not the only ones fighting the world. Even women are fighting the world equally, if not more.
Harder.
If not, or harder, because
in this
odds,
context,
in
this context,
Very true.
it's harder. It's difficult to be a woman, a woman in corporate and in the world, and you constantly have to prove your worth, your capabilities, everything.
Then I must
fighting
come
the
home
world
and
too.
prove myself to
You
you
must-
as my men.
No,
Guys, this is a lot.
I must breathe.
It's a lot, but I get it. It still falls into proving yourself, because
Yes,
now
exactly.
I'm so scared because I'm not his piece. I'm not. That means now I must now also prove that I can be your piece. I can't be upset with what you do.
Yeah, sure.
Aye, it's a lot.
It's like Oaks was saying, in terms of we don't want to take responsibility then when there is no peace. It's like the reason why there's no peace in the house is because it's you, and we equally need to carry that. I believe, because we're all human at the end of the day. We have our flaws, and that's why I don't necessarily believe in the concept of somebody coming into your life to complete you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
You know.
sure.
Yeah.
As if this person is just existing to complete you, that you that's
And
a
most
lot
of-
of expectation.
You know
to
the
put on a
sad
human
part,
being.
ne?
It is.
We feel like we are so complete. It's just a small part of us that's not complete, and we just need you for that small part to complete us. I'm already independent. I'm already self-sufficient. I just need a small part for you to complete, and that's very wrong. We are two broken human beings coming into this relationship, and we need to make it work. And I'm thinking of even the concept of peace. Are you going to be my peace? That's difficult. That's a difficult
lot.
task.
That's really a lot.
We associate that word with Christ himself, the Prince of Peace.
Right?
That's difficult, right? That's a lot.
Even with Christ, sometimes we feel like there's no peace.
Exactly.
And then I must bring the perfect peace as a woman.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, peace is an inward work that reflects on the outside.
Sure.
It's not something that a person must bring in a backpack into a relationship. It's something that is within you. Sure. And much as I am expected to embody this peace, you need to embody it too. I can't come in into a relationship with it for you.
Sure.
It needs to exist within you, within me, and then it's even better if the two of us are peaceful, we pursue peace rather, because that we cannot avoid. Conflict, it's inevitable.
I feel like a man that uses the words or the lines that this lady used is just trying to find justification for bad behavior, because you're going to be telling me, I mean, if I disagree with you about something, you didn't bring me peace, that's why I went out to go drink, or that's why I went out to go cheat, to go find peace. But the reality of it is that we are two imperfect people that come together, and we try to compromise certain things about each other so that we can live with one another.
Like that.
So now, obviously, I'm flawed as a
Yeah.
person, you know? I come back to you and I don't meet the expectation. Now
Yeah,
I
sure,
must be
sure.
this piece, you know?
Yeah.
I must be this prayer warrior. Even when nami ngikhubazekile,
Yeah,
I must
sure.
still be this perfect person to you. Then you run out. That's where the cheating comes in. That's where the drinking comes in. That's where the, you know,
Yeah, sure.
bad behavior. That's why I say,
And then you guys are supposed to hold that relationship,
Yeah,
and
but
you are
hold it
the one who's
together.
supposed to
Ah.
be the strong one when he is weak. I mean that's. I'm not disputing that should happen,
Yeah,
but
sure.
equally so.
Yeah,
equally
sure.
so, yeah.
You, like you said, we are human beings. There are times when you will be weak, where you cannot even, be as present as you wish to be.
Yeah, sure.
And then you like saying the justification that, oh, that's why I went out, because. So when are you allowed to go out when when things are, but when are you supposed to be praying
hold
when things,
this thing
yeah,
together.
which is not
Yeah, yeah.
fair.
That's a challenge. I like that, Meg. I mean, peace and faithfulness, those things are cultivated. They either grow or deteriorate.
Okay.
But I'm thinking it grows even more when a partner behaves consistently in a very loving and caring manner.
Sure.
If you behave in a very loving, if you come to be dodgy and come at night or don't come at night in the name of trying to hustle, how, what?
and then when we ask you about it,
Yeah, and
I'm taking away the peace.
yes,
I-
you are nagging. You're always a fly on my ear.
Exactly.
If you are,
But am I not supposed to ask you?
if
Is
you're
there
still
about-
behaving that way, you're not ready for a relationship. I'm telling you the truth. If
Yeah.
you're still saying, no, you are being a fly in my ears, wait. You are not ready for a relationship, because a relationship it's like that. We have to make it work. We have to behave in a very loving, in a very caring manner consistently.
Sure.
That's when you will have that. But if you are showing me all these dodgy behaviors and stuff, there's no peace. I need to ask you. We need to agree. If you're not pulling your weight at home, we know that you're doing a lot at work. It's good. But it's also for the name of the company and the employer. Do the same for your name here.
Yeah.
At your
Yeah,
house.
absolutely.
Build your house here and make sure that you are sorted.
Z, I think I noticed, I might be wrong, but I think you ladies have some higher tolerance, nyana, in a relationship, that
Absolutely.
when something goes wrong, you're able to stick it through.
Yeah.
To what extent?
Yeah, sure.
To what extent do you think, or if you need to maybe perhaps talk to the ladies, should they really begezela? Is it worth it?
So I always say, if there's more happy in the relationship, right, than the sad. Every relationship has happy and sad. If there's more happy than sad, sure, you can begazela nyana, but that begazeling also comes to an end eventually, because we're also human.
Yeah, sure.
We also get tired. We nathi sifuna ukuthandwa,
Yeah,
you know,
sure,
and
sure.
we also want to receive layer peace. We also want to receive, all the good things from the gent.
Yeah, sure.
And if you're constantly doing the opposite of that, well,
When
I'm
you are
trying to give,
always there to pick this person
Exactly.
up the
it
whole
gets
time.
tiring.
It is.
But again, we all have our limits.
Yeah, sure.
My limit could be, you do it once and it's done, because now you've disturbed my peace.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
some person, it could be, okay, let's try again. So it really depends on your level of tolerance,
Okay.
like you said. But we do get tired,
Okay.
to an extent where we also want to go find comfort
yeah, sure.
somewhere.
Best.
Mase kwenzakala kanjalo, yabona ukuthi now the society paints you as this terrible person that went out to find
Yeah.
comfort somewhere,
Yeah.
and you were a woman,
Because we're understanding when a guy does it, but when a woman,
it's a
Yeah.
whole
I
different.
mean,
Yeah.
You are, as you have already said, you are right, and this is also right that when a woman go out, we raise eyebrows and ears and I mean, obviously those are not the things that we tolerate, but we are just saying relationship, it takes two to make the relationship
Sure.
work, and we have to gone are those days where mosadi a tshware thipa ka bohaleng. Most people, you know it's sad, and it's so sad because a lot of people they literally die. And now we just say, no, this person died peacefully, they just fell asleep, and they
Can take a pee.
there's just a lot of things that people are going through. That's why I would really advise that we need to discuss, understand your significant other's point of view as it relates to expectations in terms of what is a man expected to do and a woman expected to do, kind of in a relationship. Get those things very well, and decide based on those things. Those things are important indicators of people we have our own world views and stuff like that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that if your world view and mine does not merge, if they collide, then let's just let the relationship rest. So it takes two to make the relationship work.
It takes two to tango.
And instead of and I think the more I think about it, instead of what do you bring to the table, I think we need to entertain the question of, on a personal level, like, who are you?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
You know,
Yes.
Yeah,
who
sure.
are you? Not what do you
Yes.
bring, what do you have?
Yeah,
but
who are you as a person?
Who are you?
Yeah,
and
sure.
you know, where do you come from? Your background.
Yeah.
So interest in who you are as
person.
Zinhle,
Yes.
instead of what you have.
Yeah,
because you are a person. You're created in the image of God. God gave you a personality. That does not, what you bring does not necessarily decide what kind of person that you are.
Yeah, sure.
Because
sure.
it is who you are that will sustain the relationship
Yeah,
at the
sure.
end. Not what you bring.
Not what you
Absolutely,
bring
I
and not
agree.
what social media put on you,
The
not the
norm,
expectations.
yes.
We can't. I always say we can't go into a relationship based on hot-spotted definition of what love is.
Absolutely.
We can't hotspot it from social media or from anything. It needs to be authentic,
Sure.
authentically ours.
Yeah.
And we need to live within the. But this thing, you need to be my peace. You need to be. You don't work like that. And this.
I think I agree with what you guys are saying.
Yeah,
What you said now, Emek. I think let's rather say, let's lay on the table.
Yeah,
you know,
expectations.
not necessarily expectations, but who I am
I
as
like
a person.
that. Yes, sure.
And you also lay on the table who you are as a person, and then we can decide from there if I'm comfortable with working with what you have to offer, and you're comfortable with what you are getting as well.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
you do find women with very strong personalities who are vocal and whatnot, and it's not necessarily because agalethi peace or agakloni,
Yeah, sure.
but it's because they're really vocal.
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, and you need to know Mongena
their
into the
personality.
relationship because that's who she is.
Yeah, sure,
You
sure.
know, so this thing of we must dumb it down in a relationship as women, I think it won't work. I think the last thing I want to say, or that I think the lady should have said,
Sure.
is when you earn your 7 or 6 figure salary or whatever it is, money that you generate basically, do not disrespect a man or make him feel like less of a man than what he is. Should you guys not be on the same level, but it shouldn't be a thing of I must dim my light a bit so that he can shine.
Sure.
No. We both respect each other equally so, and we make this work.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like what you have just said. Yeah, you know, we are living in it's a very tricky space, especially if you say, don't make him feel less of a man. Sometimes that less of a man, we feel less of a man because of toxic masculinity.
Yes.
Because we come with these ideas of man must earn more,
Yeah,
man must do
and it's
this,
not even
man
the
must do
case.
that, man, and that's very toxic. And you find someone who does the opposite, not because they disrespect you,
Absolutely.
but because life has presented different opportunities to them as compared to you.
Absolutely.
If there is anything that you can do, it's to seek to be peaceful and and work together. If one gets paid 10,000 and one gets paid 1,000, it's 11,000 together.
In the house, yeah, in the
it's
space.
11,000
Yes.
together. So let's be timing.
Smart.
Yeah.
There's a meme that I saw where the code was cracked, and the ladies are very much in denial that apparently it was uncovered that women are earning the 11th check as well. But the ladies on Facebook are denying, like, there's nothing like
There's
that.
no salary. Never.
There's
Who?
no monthly salary and there's no 11th
Never.
No, guys, that's it, guys. What's your take? Z was here. She served her views and her opinions. What's yours? What's your take on check last week, check this week? What do you think about this topic? What men want?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to even discuss what women want.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. What do you want? Your expectations as well. What we bring to the table, it's there. You have it in mind. And
You have
want
it in
to-
mind, even though you don't necessarily, but you have it
No,
in
they
mind.
say they want security. I'm not sure if we should call a
Security company.
security company.
We want security, we want stability, we want
What does that mean?
everything. What is that? We need to talk about
Yeah.
these things, Meg. I like that. Let's just lay it out there. We need to revisit what women want,
Yeah.
and let's talk and be honest and say, is this thing even realistic? Kind of thing. And I've just realized that when we speak about what men want, we speak about not material things, emotions,
Emotion.
and
Yeah.
but what women want, it's material
Yeah.
things, stability, security. Why?
Because we know men aren't emotional beings. So the
We're coming to
material.
that.
No.
Again.
No, we are coming
We're
to
coming.
that.
All right.
Yes. So guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for chilling with us. We appreciate it, and we would love to hear your views and your thoughts on this conversation. So thank you for joining us. From myself, from Meg, and from Z, remain plugged, remain connected. Ciao.
This production was brought to you by Imago Day Media.